In the midst of the Dave Chaffee versus Levan Saginashvili hype, some of the important news that needed to be covered got overshadowed. I was waiting for this to cool off because otherwise nobody would have watched videos on these topics. Welcome arm wrestlers, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. First up, we have Tom Nelson versus Derek Smith that happened at the King of the California event. Tom Nelson was considered the greatest, the strongest in California for a very long time, and he himself challenged Derek Smith for a best of 5 super match. This match was available on Stake Kings, but nobody thought that Tom is going to win this match, so I think Tom's block didn't fail. Derek Smith is huge. He is 6'8" and 360 pounds, and I think that Tom Nelson is a 225 pounds arm wrestler. He does not belong in the super heavyweight category. Tom, I assume, weighed less than 250 pounds. As expected, Derek Smith looked aggressive and cleaned house with a dominant 3-0 victory. Congratulations to Derek Smith for his awesome performance. After the match, Tom showed good sportsmanship, handed over the crown to the new King of California, Derek Smith. Good camera work, awesome footage, everything worked out perfectly. Thanks for this awesome event, Kyle Depew. Please check out Arm Grinder, guys. But after this match, I found something interesting on Facebook. When someone congratulated Derek Smith on Facebook, Tom Nelson replied, "Remember, losing to guys on steroids that are 80 pounds more isn't anything to be ashamed of." And to this, Derek Smith replied that, "I'm pretty sure I'm over 100 pounds heavier. Get it right." Derek Smith has been very open in the past about his steroids usage. He said that he is currently a natural, but he will try to reach his natural limit and then get enhanced in the future, and he will document everything. So, has he reached his natural potential yet? I mean, the man is about 35 years old and he has been arm wrestling for a decade. In strength sports, any natural arm wrestler very rarely improves after the age of 35. So, is he on steroids? Maybe, maybe not. He looks more jacked and more stronger than before. Everyone, including Devon Larratt, has been saying that Derek has gotten so much stronger in the last 2 years. So maybe he was already on steroids when he said that he wants to get on steroids. Maybe he said that to figure out the response from people. Or maybe it is just hard work. I don't know. I'm just assuming. Don't quote me on this. But I can say one thing. I have never seen a man in this world who, after being asked if he is natural or not, chooses to remain silent. Any natty would always shout his lungs out to say that he is natural. Take RVJ for example. Take Bojidar for example. Take Krasimir for example. If you choose to avoid the question, that arises a lot of doubts and speculations. Give your opinions about this in the comments. How strong do you think Derek Smith is right now? Who are the big names he can beat, and what matches would make more sense for him depending on travel restrictions and availability of arm wrestlers in this year. Next up, we have Irakli Zirakashvilli versus Daniel Mosier 6 rounds right-handed super match at the Top 8 Kiev event. It was an undercard to the Levan Saginashvili versus Dave Chaffee super match. Going into this match, I said in one of my videos that my prediction was 5-1 victory for Irakli. I thought Daniel will be able to pin Irakli once in round 1 and then he will fade off. Although the score was 5-1 exactly as I predicted, but Dan did not get any pin on Irakli. He won round 1 on fouls, and after that Irakli top rolled him every round. There were 4 other undercards as well, but these were not big matches. The Georgian training partners Levan Saginashvili and Irakli Zirakashvili showed total dominance, and they were welcomed at the airport with equal support. Daniel Mosier was on a very good run in USA after his silver medal at the 2019 Zloty Tour. He even flash pinned Corey West once and won overalls at Michael Todd's event. There is one thing that I don't understand about Irakli. He probably has the strongest biceps in the world for his weight. I don't think anyone at 90 kilos can strict curl 100 kilos like Irakli. But for some reason, he always goes for a top roll in arm wrestling match. He top rolled Sasho Andreev once earlier this year at the Istanbul event in round 1. And then he lost the next 5 rounds when he was forced in a hook. So maybe that shows that even if you have the strongest biceps and you are also an arm wrestler, still it doesn't mean that you will be a good hook arm wrestler. Give me your thoughts about this and tell me about the gap, if any, between Georgian and American arm wrestling. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't take much from you, but it helps me in the long run. Share this with someone who thinks like you. My name is Pradeep and I thank you so much for watching.